This is the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast with the midweek news. Join your hosts, Iceman and Holstera, two law enforcement professionals ready to offer their unfiltered opinions on the latest news from the world of law enforcement. No filters, no edits. So be warned, the content may be upsetting to some listeners. Sit down and hold on. This may get a little bumpy.
Welcome to Motor Cop Chronicles midweek news.
Good afternoon, everybody. I tell you, COVID brain is real because I thought that said man awarded 100 million goats.
No.
I was like, what?
In the intro, we actually offend people, you think?
Well, no, not in the intro, but we're going to offend some people in just a little bit.
Oh.
I'm just warning them that they're going to get offended.
We're pretty good at that.
Soon.
You are. You're
Me?
an expert.
That's you. Your nipples offend people. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be all of us. If anybody knows where the box is at, y'all tell him that he's late.
Tell him to call.
Tell us to call him. We called him.
We're trying to check on him.
What's up, Dan? Kristen.
Hey, Kristen.
She's here to look at your nipples. Let me get the housekeeping out the way. I'm going to shout it out. We got another 5-star review on Apple, which is always a great thing.
What? Oh,
yeah.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Let me get it pulled up, and we're going to read it out.
Wasn't Freebird, was it?
No, no. It says, I can't read the whole thing. It cut it off on me, but it says a humorous something. And
podcast.
No, it's RESPITE is all I can see on it. So I'm not sure what the rest of it is. And I was never good at was that Wheel of Fortune picking out this stuff. But anyway, someone named OTBL1 says, great podcast. Iceman and crew keep it light, funny, but real as they discuss the top stories that affect law enforcement. This show is definitely worth a listen. You're sure to enjoy it. We appreciate it. Y'all keep them coming. We like to hit 100 one day.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I like how me and Freebird are like pasty ass white, and you got this nice tan.
Dan wants to know if you got your board.
Yeah, I got it. I've been just sick, Dan, so it's been sitting on my dinner table. But as soon as I start to feeling better, I'll probably show it on one of the podcasts.
We got Melissa says hello.
Hey, Melissa. She's usually cussing me.
Chris says, looking good, boys. She must be talking to you and Holster.
Oh, no, Mel's still got it, man.
Kristen likes the prison look, so that your beard is probably...
Oh, is it? It's
yeah.
Doing something.
That big, weird triangle fucking thing over your eye.
Yes. It's glasses. Anyway, everybody go like, subscribe. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, hit the bells, the notifications, and you'll know when we go live. And sometimes I go live more than others.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're on Apple, give us a 5-star review. I'll shout it out to you. Comments are appreciated. I was thinking about setting up a Patreon. Not because I want to charge people money. It's because I want to talk about, and I have some videos and some other stuff I want to put out, but I'm not going to put out to the public.
Some better content. You'll get some rewards and stuff like that, like bracelets, shirts, cups. 3 different things.
I'm figuring out how I can do like private live shows on there also, like Freebird.
Shit, here we'll go with some fans only.
Yeah, only fan. Freebird will be shirtless, just nipples flying everywhere, totally legal.
We'll just be covered in oil.
Yeah.
Our episode.
Holster will wear a mankini, and
I would.
He still hadn't shown his yoga pants.
They disappeared.
Your wife threw your yoga pants out.
Yeah. I bet you had the back end cut out of them.
But anyway, there would be 3 tiers. The first one's $3 a month, and it's called the hanger. I classified it the hang around. It would basically I think I'll mail you a bracelet or something like that. The second one's like a prospect, and you get a bracelet and some stickers, and you can pick one of us to get a phone call from, talk to. And the third one's called crew member. On that one, you get the bracelet, you get the phone call, you get a mug.
And you get the option to be a Wednesday host with us.
Yeah, it says crew member on it. They won't be for sale. You have to be a crew member to get it, and I'll mail it to you. And you get the opportunity, if you want to, you can come co-host on a Wednesday night with us. Also like that.
Yeah, because Box won't
Box won't be here, so I don't know where he is. I'm cutting his pay.
And honestly, guys, it's just it's one of the things to try to give Iceman a little bit of help. We sit back and did the math on how much it costs to run one of these operations, and he's putting in about $300 a month. He's not doing it because we're getting rich. He's doing it because he loves it.
Yeah, I don't make any money, trust me.
Yeah, no, he's on a cop salary, so yeah,
he's just trying to offset some of my stuff, but I'll put it out when I do. You gonna co-host in your pajamas, Bumper? I almost says bumper humper, bumper jumper.
That's what I call him, bumper humper.
But anyway, that's just thought, food for thought. It's like I said, I made it. I hadn't put it up yet, so we'll see about it. Other than that, we got some stories. Like last week, I wanted to just put one up and let us talk about it that I can give y'all ahead of time. Freebird might have seen this one. I don't know if Holstera has, but I'm going to put this video up, and then we're going to talk about it. And
is this hijacking my story?
No, this is not even starting your story. It's something extra.
A lot of times y'all hijack my stuff.
Not you can
hijack my stuff.
Well, you know what? I'll give y'all a box of shit if you want. So $20. I don't know what you're talking about $20 for. All right, let's go shoot on over to the video part. We're going to watch this one.
The police department is investigating their own. This comes after a video went viral showing police arresting 2 black men after a fight.
And now the NAACP is involved. NBC Local 33.
So if y'all didn't guess, this happened in Baton Rouge just about a week or so ago, okay?
It ain't so.
Yeah, I mean, Baton Rouge is such a nonviolent city. But they're going to... I think the guys are suspended. I'm not sure if they're back at work. We're going to watch the video, and then we'll hello, Teresa, and then we'll see what y'all think about it, and I'll tell you what my opinion is on it.
Anam Siddiqui is in studio with the story. Anam?
What's her name? She likes a bunch of
Renee and Jacob, this all happened downtown on 3rd Street Friday night, right across the street from Thibodeau and Boudreaux's. You see a physical fight between 2 groups of people. Officers detained these guys, and you see the others walk away. 2 of the men claim they were only tased and detained because they are black.
Exactly what happened. Only reason that they got
that's
detained.
the only reason the police was there. They seen 2 black dudes and they said, "Go get them."
Yeah, that was exactly it. So, but look, we're gonna finish. It's just I had to throw that out there. It's just they said go get them.
This video provided to us from a witness is surfacing on social media, showing a physical fight in downtown Baton Rouge that has the Baton Rouge Police Department under the hot seat.
Well, initially when I saw the video, my first reaction was anger.
Tiara Jones with the Baton Rouge NAACP is representing Kentron Leonard, the man you see in the black jersey.
I'm sure she's not biased in any way, shape, or form.
Jones says Leonard and his friend were asked to leave City Bar by officers with no reason.
Cops usually don't just walk up to people and say, "Hey, y'all just get the fuck out. We don't like the way you look."
Yeah, we're about to tase your ass.
Yeah, I guarantee you, some management or something happened there while they were asked to leave. But
see, is 2 groups arguing.
On their way out, the white guys who were in the video actually called my client the N-word. It's my understanding that he looked as if he was intoxicated and drunk. When I say he, I mean the white guy who called him.
Did he call him his neighbor? He said, "Hi, neighbor," as he went by.
No, won't you be my neighbor?
Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you be my neighbor? So he got called the M-word. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones is just a word.
What's that got to do with the police?
It's just a word.
Actually, we never went live and talked about that other fucking story that happened down here.
No, not yet.
I guess that's more of a political thing anyway.
Yeah.
Is punched. After a short scuffle, Leonard's friend pushes another man to the
Now, I don't know if they're going to show that. I couldn't find the whole entire video on here. Now, I'm going to say this guy down here in the black shirt, the white dude in the black shirt on the ground, he threw the first punch, okay? He did start the fight. He threw the first punch and hit the guy in the black shirt right here.
Well, I thought there was 2 black dudes.
It is. It's by black dude.
There is
got
right
number
there,
8.
one's in black and one's in white.
Got the 8 on his shirt. And then I don't know why he punched the other guy, but
Probably his buddy coming up behind him.
maybe so. I don't know.
ground. Then, the same 2 officers who told them to leave City Bar approach with another officer, as one man is kicking another. That's when you see an officer tase Leonard and
Okay.
What a shithead, boy.
You want to know why
he didn't do shit until the cops
You know what? You know why he got tased?
Because
now, when the cops are not in scene, so when the cops show up, what do you see when you're showing up?
White man on the ground, black dude trying to stomp him out.
You see a guy.
Oh shit!
You see a guy on the ground. You see a guy standing above him. Then you see the other guy come up and goes to kick the guy in the head, and he gets tased.
That's deadly force, man.
What he thought, he didn't do shit the whole time.
No,
he's like, here's my opportunity to get this dumb bitch from the NAACP and get tased and sue the department.
Yeah.
I didn't do shit up until the police come running, and then I decided to be Mr. Billy Badass.
But I'm just saying that's what the cops saw when they came up. They didn't see the stuff that happened before.
I've gotten a chance to know him. He hasn't.
Listen to her. She got a chance to know him in that 10 minutes.
It doesn't matter. You kick somebody in the head.
Any encounter with a police officer. It has caused him to have some anxiety when it comes to police officers. Notably, most likely racial anxiety.
It's unclear if the group of white men were also detained, but we do see an officer walk their way before the video stops recording. Jones is working to get surveillance video to find out what happened.
Hey, y'all gotta get the money. What's up?
Baton Rouge police officials say they can't comment because it's an open investigation.
Properly trained officers should not automatically pick and choose who the aggressor in the situation is based off of the color of their skin.
I'm sure it had everything to do with it. I'm pretty sure when they came up,
I bet you that bitch gets paid $100,000 to stir shit.
She us when they came up, they saw who the guy was trying to kick the guy in the head. They took the aggressors out, and if you look, there's 3 of them showed up.
Ass motherfuckers.
One of them
related motherfuckers.
One of the cops, when they realized that the white dudes were involved, he turned around and left and went and got them. They didn't arrest anybody. They just detained the 2 black guys. So of course she's gonna race hustle. They're gonna sue. She wants some money, and that.
You know what's fucked up is there's actually audio to that entire video, but she never shut up long enough to hear it.
You say y'all can't hear?
No, he said he couldn't hear him call him his neighbor.
Oh no! Yeah, I was just
that's what Dan said.
What's up, Roy?
No, I'm with Dan. I mean, if you have the balls to walk up to an African American individual and call him your neighbor,
yeah. I mean,
you're gonna get your ass.
I mean, he deserved to be in the fight, but like I said, I don't believe they tased the guys because they were black. They appeared to be the aggressors at the time. They were not there when the white dude hit the black guy first. Okay, so
yeah, we don't have time machines. We can't see that shit.
So what? She didn't have no comment on Mr. Punter.
Sarah.
He tried to punt. He tried to punt, old boy.
He wasn't. He was running over to help him, and he slipped in some Raising Cane's grease that was on the ground, and he was trying to get his balance. He was slipping. He wasn't trying to kick him in the head. So you just misconstruing it all. It's and you're somebody Miss Holster would like a cherry 7-Up on your way home, please.
Leonard and his attorney have not decided if they will seek legal actions against Baton Rouge police just yet. Anam Siddiqui, NBC Local.
Because they want to see if they got to weigh. They got to weigh their options to see if it's worth getting any money from. You okay over there, Freebird?
I'm gonna get us banned if I just keep going.
Hey Beth, well, what I found is you can say a lot of shit in here, but the minute you type it, you're banned.
Yeah, do not type it.
We won't type it. We can just say it.
No, well, don't.
Try not to be overly. aggressive.
That's why
It's just what it is.
sometimes I got to refrain from what I want to say.
We're going to say this. The NAACP is a racist organization, and they're race hustling, and they're looking to sue people to get money. That's all it is right now. So, but anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. These three guys are on, they're on paid leave, but they did their job. I'm waiting on the
I hope
body cam, because they all wear body cams. So let's release the body cam footage. Let's see
I
what
hope
it
the
says.
investigation takes 6 months. I'd be sitting on my ass for 6 months saying, fuck y'all keep paying me.
Well, that last one they had took over a year.
Stupid shit.
So, all righty. Well, we got our first one going here, out to Freebird. I do have you a video, but I'm going to let you give a narrative.
Well, we got, I'm glad we got a video, but we got a police department in Atlanta got sued for $100 million and got awarded against them because Mr. Shitbag number 2, no, we had 2 of them here. That was Shitbag 1 and 2. This is Shitbag number 3. Ran from the police and got tased, and he fell and hit his head, and now he's paralyzed from the neck down. So they awarded, I don't know, $60 million and against the officer and $40 million against the department.
But that
Like
shit
they're
happens.
gonna get that much money from a cop.
Yeah. Well,
No, they
they
gotta sue the department.
might get $20 million, not 40.
Where's a cop gonna get $20 million at?
I don't know.
No, they'll have to sue the department. But, I mean, I can tell you, I mean, this shit happens. Unfortunately, I remember, I won't talk about the agency, but individual got OC sprayed. Well, stupid motherfucker took off into the road and got hit by a car. Fucking family sued the department. Apparently, you're supposed to take control of them after that because they don't know what they're doing.
Well, when you're 25 feet away, how the fuck are you going to stop? I mean, shit. You're
Well-
25 feet away. I'm supposed to tase somebody, run after them, and catch them, and give them some Kool-Aid and make sure that they're okay.
Give them some water from being thirsty
Yeah.
for running.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, here's the video.
Give it to me, bro.
I'm giving
You
it
see
to
him
you.
hit by the car.
This encounter between Atlanta police officer John Grubbs and Jerry Blasingame.
My thing is, I'm pretty sure there's more body cam video than what the news is putting out. Because when this starts, you can hear the taser going off. So he had already tased him at this point.
They already.
They didn't show the stuff before.
This got to be a CNN affiliate.
So,
Was 65 years old at the time. All started with this.
He was panhandling, and the police, of course, rolled up on him, chased him, and then ran after him.
The victim's legal team says the officer struck Blasingame and
first of all, usually when the police come up to you and we're trying to engage you in questions or trying to figure out what you're doing.
Holy shit, it's Red Fox.
And you take off running. We usually chase you. Okay, we usually chase you.
Red Fox. Lord have mercy, man.
This is the cop that did it, by the way. Let's go back.
Yeah, that's Red
and
Fox.
Then ran after him.
the victim's legal
Ran
team says
after
the
him.
officer struck Blasingame in his back.
Since he's not under arrest.
He didn't strike him. He tased him. It makes it sound like they just walked up and just
it's
punched him in
racist.
his back.
Yeah,
So-
for
That's
panhandling.
racism. Yep.
It can't. It
now,
can't be.
you
The
know-
cop's black.
They got awarded because I don't know about panhandling and chasing dude for panhandling,
Well,
and then
it doesn't
tasing
matter.
them.
If you just walk up to somebody and they take off fucking running, now it's fleeing.
Yeah, he said, "Hey man, let me talk to you." Turns around and takes off on him.
It turned it from a misdemeanor or just a casual encounter into a fucking felony.
We need some boomerangs. Where's JoJo?
So,
JoJo needs to send some
run or do whatever she
boomerangs,
wants to do.
She's
and that
working.
way
He was about-
nothing shows up. We don't have no taser marks. You just got the boomerang. He tripped their ass, and I don't know, some bitch tripped.
I will tell you, that's a pretty good taser shot through all them bushes.
Clint says after tomorrow, Freebird's gonna be known as Caption Crunchy Rice.
Yeah, he can't even spell right.
I don't even know.
He can't even make a joke.
What the
and spell
what
right.
the fuck are you talking about,
That's
Clint?
Pierre
Clint and Iceman go to school together.
We got a jambalaya.
No, that's-
we got a
that-
jambalaya
Freebird.
cook off. But he can't even spell it right.
Oh, he can't even.
Captain Crunchy Rice.
Oh.
Clint, not
He
Caption.
must have an iPhone.
He's from Pierre Park. and
That's
I
what
don't know
it
how to
is. Sold him.
10 feet away from the officer.
Jerry then fell, again, face forward.
Jerry fell.
Face planted, and smashing his head. Multiple facial fractures, brain injury, and broke his neck.
Sir,
Sheriff. Sir. This body camera footage shows Blazing Game unconscious and motionless. Grubbs' post record shows he's been on the force since 2014 and is still employed by APD.
Do you really think that it's a good idea to have somebody that's a $100 million liability on your force still interacting with the citizens?
Georgia NAACP President Gerald Griggs, who's also a lawyer, believes the verdict may cause APD to look at its hiring and training of officers.
Given that there was no call for service on this situation, they could have handled it differently. But it sends a strong message from the citizens that live in the Northern District of Georgia, a part of which is in Fulton County, in Atlanta, that they're sick of this and they won't change.
I reached out to the Atlanta Police Department, who say they don't want to comment on Officer Grubbs or the verdict,
becoming a shithole,
leading to a man's quality of life forever changed.
We're really, really happy for Jerry, because what we can now say is
he's happy for Jerry. Just
Jerry's got brain damage.
No, he's not happy for Jerry. He's happy for his fucking self because he gets 33%. Or this $100 million. So that means he's looking at a $33 million payout on his behalf. He can give a flying fuck about Jerry. Okay? I'm really happy for... No, you're not. No, you're not. Stop lying.
Well, I hope the news gets around to the other bums that they ain't gonna tolerate no fucking panhandling in Atlanta.
Roy, I doubt if it was two bums fighting and one bum paralyzed the other bum, I can guarantee you this lawyer would have been nowheres around.
Well, now,
and I guess bum jumper, if it was a call for service, it'd be fine.
What did he say? He said, you don't want an officer $100 million liability. Well, I mean, obviously, when you drive your car now, you can't drive it over 20 because that's a liability. The whole fucking car is a liability. So if somebody's getting murdered or raped, you can only get there at 20 miles an hour just in case you run over somebody.
Well,
100%, Roy. Especially in Atlanta, ain't that where they ran over the man in the scooter?
Everybody wants to know why crime is getting out of hand. I'm going to tell you why. It's because of shit like this. This cop was doing what? He was being proactive. He was doing proactive policing. He didn't have a call for service. He was out there trying to stop or check out bad guys and stuff like that. And bums usually break the law to get money or have drugs and shit on.
Or they have outstanding warrants.
He was being a proactive cop. This is why cops are not being proactive anymore, because of shit like this. This guy was a bum. His quality of life, it's much better now. He's going to have money. And now he just gets to lay in bed.
24-hour care.
Well, yeah, and now he gets to lay in bed, and they just give him the drugs, and he don't have to go find it.
Those three people in the video right there is probably going to be at his house taking care of him.
I doubt it very seriously. Look at her.
See him again after the check.
No, see him.
Who is she?
She is one of the lawyers. They're going to split millions of dollars.
Quadriplegic, in other words, a quadriplegic with just a little bit of movement in his arms. Hopefully now he will have money to fund his care so that he can live the rest of life as best as he can possibly live.
Well, the good thing is now he can't run away.
Well, he ain't running nowhere. Roy says he's going to drink it away. No, Roy, he's going to have to sip it through a straw.
Sippy cup.
Red Fox.
Sippy cup.
Well, anyway, so, I mean, I'm sure that cop did not mean for that man to get paralyzed. But also, if he wouldn't have run and just stood there and found out what was going on, guess what? He wouldn't be paralyzed.
Why don't we ever have members, NAACP members, that this shit happens to?
The next one is for Holstera. I also got a video for you if you want to give a summary for us, even though I don't have you on this screen.
So basically, it's another fucking weekend in Chicago. Another weekend of shutting down streets and illegal racing and stunting with motorcycles, cars, doing donuts and drifting around the entire city of Chicago. There was one incident where an individual decided that he was going to smash the shit out of 6 fucking cruisers, and they're talking about how they're going to crack down even more. Well, good luck, because we know that the chief ain't going to back the cops. So,
There's a problem that's going on in Baton Rouge right now also. So, let me play your video. You having a seizure over there, Freeburg?
Well, apparently.
Tonight, only on 2, it was a wild night for police as they responded to multiple calls of street racing throughout the city. And now we're learning a woman died in all that chaos. CBS 2's Sade Gray is live in the West Loop at Morgan and Washington, where tire marks now cover that intersection. Sade.
Sade. Talk. Come on.
Well, Dana, I want you to take a look right behind me. You can clearly see where street drifters were doing donuts at intersections like this. The chaos spread from West Loop to Chinatown to Burbank, where the Chicago Fire Department says a woman was hit by a car and died.
This is a tragedy waiting to happen.
That tragedy, unfortunately, coming true. Chicago police say a 27-year-old man and a 19-year-old woman were speeding, heading southbound on Cicero near 65th Street. The man changed lanes, hitting the other driver and a 40-year-old woman who was in the crosswalk. She was taken to Christ Hospital, where she died. Chicago Police Sergeant told
These people must
have a whole ass stoplight.
These people must have a whole lot of money, because I don't know how many of y'all went and bought tires recently. But tires are expensive as shit.
Chicago, bro, they blow out their tires, they go steal new ones.
But they're
See that shit up on blocks.
I guess because they're going crazy.
They get the tires from that buddy at the chop shop.
Oh, okay. Because
they're slightly used.
Tires are expensive. They tearing them up.
2 cars were coming from 50th and Cicero, where drivers were street drifting and the 2 vehicles were drag racing.
When we see more and more of these incidents happening, we got to talk about the root causes.
The root cause. What the fuck do you think the root cause of drifting is?
Come on, Megan. You know what it is. We're just trying to figure it out.
We need to talk about the root causes. No, you go and smash that fucking car and take their ass to jail.
Well, that's what they're saying.
And then when he gets out of jail, it's undrivable.
Yeah, the city has passed it to where they're allowed to confiscate the vehicle and issue a $10,000 fine for this. But at the same time, I like California's policy, and I know it's rare that I ever would say that. But yeah, when you're found street racing and shit like that in California, they immediately crush the vehicle.
Yeah, you see, and they just going around little circles right here.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Just crush the son of a bitch.
How dizzy you getting?
Mr. Fucktard is not going to stop.
How dizzy are you?
I mean, well, I got it. Go ahead. I got my hot nuts already. I'm feeling
the chaos
better.
spilled into Alderman Byron Cincho Lopez's
got
district.
Me all fired up.
You feel better now?
In Chinatown, near Lumber and Cermak. He voted for a recent ordinance that says any person who participates in illegal street racing or drifting on any Chicago street, highway, or public way could be fined anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000, and cars involved can be impounded.
This ordinance has been in effect since last month, and we see these incidents not stopping. They haven't stopped.
Yeah, well, we put this. We say you're gonna get in trouble, but
we're just gonna talk to them until
but the
they understand.
The essays are still doing it, man. Come on, man.
We're just gonna talk to them until they just stop. Yeah, let's just talk. That's what's fucked up with the whole country anyway. We want to talk to everybody.
These are idiot high schoolers, okay? But at the same time,
somebody's paying for them damn high-powered cars.
No, but get this. Wasn't it a senator that we discussed outside of LSU doing donuts in the middle of the road when he was drunk?
Yep. This is a high-powered assault vehicle.
Melissa said her tires are with her car payment each month.
They are. They're guaranteed. You blow these bitches, you get brand new ones.
Those are AR autos.
Come on, man. Biden said today they're F-16s.
F-16s.
Yeah. If anything, they're getting worse and worse.
CPD tells us 6 squad cars were damaged as they tried to break up the crowd in Chinatown.
This part coming up right here pisses me off.
Oh, shit.
This part's what pisses me off. It's not going to stop until, I guess, cops actually start defending themselves. We'll watch.
Yeah, they started belting the cop cars.
Several people gathering, blocking intersections, waking up several neighbors in West Loop like Joanne Coughlin.
It was very frightening, for sure.
Oh, and she's so tired she didn't even brush her hair for her news video.
No, that's that new.
I mean, her shit's still messy. She's like woke up and put her Ray-Bans on. She's like, I'm so tired.
She's hiding from the criminals.
I'm so tired from street
being
racing.
woke up.
I got woke up and it was.
And I heard.
I got post-traumatic stress.
I've always felt pretty safe in this neighborhood until lately.
Coughlin recorded this video from her balcony of people drag racing in her neighborhood.
That's not drag racing.
That's just acting stupid.
Or they just, or not, let's say, is he racing himself in a circle?
He won.
Liberal hair.
I'm afraid it's going to happen again, and I'm afraid it's going to escalate and get worse.
Yes, it's.
CPD says the 27-year-old driver faces a citation for.
Is the NAACP involved in this?
I don't know. Probably.
Obstructed front windshield and pedestrian in the roadway, but the sergeant tells us that he could also face a manslaughter charge.
Well, he ought to be
Reporting live
facing
in the West End,
negligent
Sergey Gray,
homicide or
CBS
something like
2.
that. He killed people, so it's just fucking stupid.
I think everybody ought to own a 50 cal and just end
If you
all
don't care
of
about
this
the name,
shit.
they're affordable.
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't have that kind of money.
Well,
laying around.
Barrett, I would rather a Barrett.
Yeah, I mean a Barrett's about 15,000, but if you just wanted a straight bolt
Yeah,
action, you can get them for like 25.
Bart Simpson for like 2.
Can you put that on a Patreon?
Yeah. Alrighty then. I guess it's well, it was supposed to be the box's turn.
Well, I mean, the next story, I mean, it's just a brief rundown.
You go ahead. It'll be reminiscent of all your other 40 stories that you told last week.
Oh, was it? That's what it is? Well, basically, they had some cops as
that fired for not getting the vax.
NYPD cops, were fighting the city for not getting vaccinated, and the Supreme Court said nope. They can still fire you for not getting vaccinated, and they lost. So they're still talking about that vaccination bullshit up there.
Which is funny as fuck, because if you look at the new CDC standards and guidelines, it says no mandatory shots, no fucking quarantining anymore.
But you think New York would want their cops? It's even Duke the dog's not happy about it, and
I can see his little nose.
But but anyway, they're still doing that stuff, and they lost their battle with the Supreme Court. Moving on.
Just the New York Supreme Court. They take it to the feds, they'll win.
I didn't know if it was a SCOTUS or not. But anyway, that was Box's, wherever he may be. This next one is mine. They had a man run down on it. They had an open house or something at an elementary school.
Hey, that's something that says my name on it. Why y'all stealing my shit?
How does that say your name on it?
What?
Right there. Freebird. Right there.
Said me. Above it.
No, but I'm usually below. But that's okay. Go ahead.
Yours is the next one.
I'll take care of it.
My Lord. I try, people.
I read the wrong thing.
Yeah, he read the wrong thing.
You got a few seconds to read it again.
Anyway, this man went to an open house at like an elementary school, and he was seen talking to kids. When he was confronted about it, come to find out, he didn't have no kids at this school. Basically, he's just a little pedo trying to pick up like kindergartners or some shit like that. Anyway, the police were called and he got arrested. He should have got. He should have had a stern talking to, because I guarantee you, if I'd have been at that school and that was one of my grandkids, he would have been arrested, but he just wouldn't have looked as well as he did by the time the cops got there.
Well, we all know he would have resisted.
Yes, he would have been resisting and all that stuff like that. So, but here's the video. When he got to the in there, he actually tried to stab one of the cops, and we're gonna watch that video of him attempting to stab the cop. This is him. See that pen or pencil? Duke the dog, stop biting my desk. Thank you.
Dan, what the fuck are you talking about?
See, he's biting the leg of the desk.
You gotta be careful where you look down.
Yeah, I know. See, he grabs that pen or pencil, probably a pen or something.
9-5, get a unit up here. Put your hands behind your back now.
I must say that cop had some good reaction time.
Yeah, that was pretty quick.
I think he could have been pushed back up, stop it a little bit.
Well, they threw him into the door. Shit, now they're going to be sued for $100 million.
Yeah, $100 million.
Because fuckhead had a pencil
trying to keep
and he
himself
got
from being
slammed into the door.
All he was doing was he was gonna write his number on his name.
Yeah.
His arm.
Stop. Put your hands behind your back now. Okay. You kidding me right now?
Now he's getting shackled.
Put your hands behind your back
You see, I would, when you'd have heard me and saying put your hands behind your back because he's refusing to give them to me, he would have been screaming in extreme excruciating pain at this point because I would have moved his hands to the back. Forcefully.
What state was this?
Ohio or something like that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Ohio. No.
Was it Ohio?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Ohio.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up, David?
Stand up.
I hope that door is okay also.
Where's the NAACP?
Yeah, he's white.
Hey, it's okay.
No, he's Muslim or something, but
he's just a little dark.
I don't know. You watch him. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. Well, he wasn't, obviously.
He was thinking, I'm going to shove this into the cop's eye socket and then run away. It's a different angle.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, dude, that cop reacted fast. Either that or he's seen him grab it.
Yeah. Point is, I'll make this point. So if you're watching an inmate or a bad guy, make sure they don't have nothing up there, and then don't be sitting there freaking playing Candy Crush on your phone and shit. You pay attention to the bad guy, because if he'd have been doing that, he'd probably got stabbed in the eye or something. You see, these law enforcement professionals right here know that there's a camera up there.
Yeah. The old days, we didn't have that.
You know, I can tell. They know that there's a camera there because he's not getting tuned up where he should have been. The shit kicked out of him.
Should have been smacked right in the back of the head.
Dumbass. Get him off his chest. We don't want him to get damaged, even though he tried to kill you with a pin.
That's what the supervisor's thinking. Come on, man, we're on camera. Get him up.
So, that's that. Ding dong up here in his little. He's a pedophile. He's a little wannabe. He wants to fuck children and stab cops.
I mean, he may have just went from having a cordial, conversation with the, sheriff's office as a police department. He just gained a felony charge, attempted murder on a police officer.
Well, Roy, of course it didn't take much to push him down. He's a pedophile. How many tough pedophiles have you ever met?
Roy's obsessed with the size of people in your hands and stuff.
He's got a little fetish there. This next one would be yours, Freebird, from North Carolina.
You got? Y'all
I have a video.
Y'all giving me one?
I have a video for you too. I made sure every one of your damn stories had a video.
From North Carolina, sheriff's deputy managed to return fire after getting shot 5 times on a traffic stop. Pulled some dumb dick over. And I guess tried to talk to him and he made it to the front of the unit where dumb dick shot him 2 times in the lower and 3 times in the upper body.
That's my story, but this is cool.
No, it's not.
He skipped over the Florida woman breaks into dance during a sobriety.
The Florida woman jurors.
Yeah.
But that story's below mine.
No, it's after mine. Here we go. Here we go.
The Florida one juror.
So apparently the deputy was shot 5 times, and he underwent surgery, was later released from the hospital. Dumb Dick is charged with attempted first-degree murder and assault with a firearm on a law enforcement. Probation and parole, let's see, 4 counts of possession of a stolen firearm and 2 counts of larceny of a firearm.
All I want to say is this old deputy sheriff guy, pretty much a badass. He took 5 rounds, and they wasn't all in the vest. I mean, he had He took 5 rounds and still kept his composure and returned fire. Let's watch it.
And then that motherfucker drove off, stopped, gets out, and the cop shoots him again.
Shoots at him, yeah. Roy says he is obsessed with your nipples in my hand. And Bumper Jumper says,
see my nipples tonight, boy. This new shirt that Iceman got me.
Says we need flashcards. You were right.
This new shirt that Iceman got covers my nipples good.
Dan says he loves how we spend at least 15 minutes out of every podcast on who's reading what story.
Iceman sends them all fucked up.
I do not send them fucked up. But
sometimes my name's on top. That's why I think. Sometimes my name's on bottom. Hostera are usually stealing my stories, and I done started him all day.
I'm going to start sending stories separately to each one of y'all's phones.
Cam, you can see Deputy Dion Wims initiate this February traffic stop on Aiden Bryant, the suspect in this case. There's no audio on the dash cam. This is the view from Wims' body-worn camera.
Turn your car off. Take your keys out of ignition.
As Wims approaches the car, what appears to be normal quickly turns into a life-and-death situation.
I know being shot in the leg, you can die. Being shot in the arm, you can die.
Sheriff Gary McFadden says Wims was shot in the leg and arm. He is thankful that he survived.
All of his training kicked in.
Hate crime.
And that's what really,
where's the NAACP?
One thing that I'm proud of, and how he handled himself. And if you hear the audio, he's calm. He's not that excited.
After the deputy was shot, he returned fire, laying down a barrage of gunfire that made the suspect drive off. But then he stopped and got out of the car.
I think that he was going to come back and
that car by the intersection was like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Then he took a defensive position behind his patrol car, and the suspect drives off.
2465 shots fired.
As you can hear, the deputy calls it in and tells dispatchers he's been shot. The first responder on the scene is a CMPD officer.
You okay? No, I'm not okay.
Where are you shot at?
The officer applies a tourniquet to Wims' arm, and then medic arrives and takes over.
We are thankful for medic. We're thankful for CMPD. We're thankful for Highway Patrol, but especially the hospitals. They did exactly what they were trained to do.
All right, CP, look at me. So we're going to get you onto the stretcher, and we're going to take care of you, okay? I got you.
The situation was so tense that you could hear Wims fade in and out of consciousness.
Keep talking to me.
Arm, leg.
Aiden Bryant, the suspect, was shot in the abdomen during the exchange of gunfire. Wims is still recovering from his injuries, but he hopes to return to the sheriff's department.
I want him to come back and have the conversation with the younger deputies to say this is why training is important and this is why I'm here today, because of my training.
It looks like an illegal.
That dude, that deputy, I mean, like I said, he took that many rounds. He kept his composure, returned fire, and everything else. Says that inmate will likely make his way through something prison. Oh, the prison his fiance works at. They're really looking forward to his special arrival. Well, unfortunately, yeah, the COs won't like him, but all the other inmates, oh, you shot a cop. But no, my main thing is that dude kept his composure and hey, badass. He's did not freak out. Unlike the deputy that got shot by her partner because he missed the dog, she was screaming. And
I would have been screaming too.
She only got 1 bullet. This guy took 5.
Well, there was a story years back where they were like serving a house. They kicked the fucking door, and the chick walking in behind that lead officer shoots him in the fucking back.
Oh, I remember that shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, are you ready for your Florida story?
That's why that's why you always be the last one.
Yeah. Right? Like, yeah, I'm not. If I didn't train with you, I'm not letting you go in behind me. Let's see. A Florida woman breaks into dance during a sobriety test. So basically, she gets pulled over in Madeira Beach, which is just down the road from here. Very beautiful, high-dollar area. She's 38 years old. She rear-ended somebody. Police responded on scene. She says, I'm not going to do your little fucking dance, and I'm going to do my own. And she started screaming like I'm doing ballerina as she was. Do you have video?
Yeah, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. It's long, but Roy we'll probably enjoy this
I don't
one.
even know what article you're talking about now.
It's the one above the one you just read.
This is her over there. Here, we'll use her. This is her right here. You can see she's drunk. She can't stand up straight.
No.
Amy, did you understand all those instructions? Yeah, I did, but this is really ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
She knows it. She's not getting any penis tonight now. That's why she's mad.
Oh, had it have been a male cop, this would have been
See, Roy says, oh, hell yeah, he's in love with her already. Anyway, we're going to fast forward to her dancing. They keep doing it. She's arguing, and they tell her to walk the line. Walk the line, Missy. Walk the line. Rub Freebird's body on her again. Freebird, she's a falcon. You can tell
her shirt matches mine.
Now, you can tell she's a dancer. I mean, look at her. She's got some muscular ass legs. I'll give her that.
Yeah, that's from the stripper pole. Oh no, they don't do that. That's no whatever that little move is called. Iceman, you usually know what them things are called.
Yeah, that's like a pirouette, and she's doing the shuffles two-step.
That's the word I was looking for. I knew you'd be able to recall a pirouette.
Yes. Ta-da! What do I get? A 4? Yeah, that's about a 4. She's stepping way out the line. I would have been more impressed if she did the dance and then she did like a couple cartwheels or some shit like that.
Fuck it, Roy.
Here we go. Can you bend over and spell the R-U-N? Run.
Lauren says she looks like she's been practicing. She's definitely been. This female cop she's like, anyway, look, we're gonna get to some more. She's like, she gonna. Ta-da!
Put it this way: either she's married to somebody that's very wealthy, or she probably does some stripping or something. Because Madeira is a very expensive place to live.
She's a ballerina.
Yeah, she's dancing at the
pom-poms in the back. Look at her. Da 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 da.
She's got some store-bought.
How do you know those are not natural?
I guess by the way she's wearing her shirt. If it was natural, her shirt would be a little bigger, I guess.
You think?
The ones that are store-bought, they like to form
How can you tell this? It's being recorded with a fucking microwave.
What? That wasn't good music for it?
Aaron, it sounds like you need to practice. If we need color-coded stories, you need to practice this shit.
Here.
Yeah. This is hers right here.
We got the old porn music going. Look, she's even holding her leg up with her little foot cocked and stuff.
She's ready to get it on. Look. Let's get it on.
I'm a bird.
Hide your cars. Roy, you wouldn't care if they were real or not.
All right, we got.
She does a little bit more dancing. Look.
How much is this? Hey, now the old big girl here might be a little lesbian. She might be enjoying the
I was
dance.
thinking the same
her
thing.
hair ain't short enough.
What?
Look at her.
Hey, she just let her keep dancing. She'll be tired. Won't be able
She'll
to
pass.
She's
gonna dance. She'll dance herself sober. Look, Dan. Nope, you fail. Come here.
Yeah.
I'm not playing.
Well, they've been playing for 15 minutes.
You understand?
It didn't
I
work.
would bet money if she took off running, that cop couldn't catch her.
No,
Even
but
when she
who?
jumped.
But that other one probably could, because he ain't never said shit. He was probably like, "Hey, that's some good dancing right here."
He probably gave her $1.
He probably said, "Where you working tomorrow night?"
It's like, I'll bail you out.
Yep.
Private show?
Yep. Where you working tomorrow night, girl?
Where you going, girl?
Yeah, that's Pinellas
I bet
County
you.
Sheriff.
I bet you she from Pierre Park. I know that's some shit from Pierre Park right there.
Laura says she give her a lot of dollars for a view from another angle, so I could
No, they're fake.
see the officer's face during all of that. Roy said the female cop's like, I'm taking her home, not to jail. It's like,
I think that's why she let her go so long. She wanted
probably
to see,
so.
She wanted to see those fake ones bounce a little bit.
They don't really bounce.
Don't you have a bounce? You got a bounce.
Bounce house?
No, yeah, you got a bounce clip.
No. Let's see what we got.
Bounce.
This next one was supposed to be on the boxes. This was about that off-duty. This is about an off-duty Texas officer. He's been shot in while he was off duty bringing food home to his family. You know, I think he might have. I don't think he made it.
Extremely heavy this morning among the deputy constables in Harris County Precinct 3. That's because one of their own was shot to death while picking up food for his family last night, and his killer is still out there. ABC 13's Charlie Etzedy has been working this story. She joins us live from Atascocita, where it happened. And Charlie's so heartbreaking that he was just doing something normal. It had nothing to do with his job.
Right, Melanie. I mean, just a very routine thing that many of us do every night of the week. And so this is Madera Run Parkway that we're right next to this morning. And this is the street where investigators say those deadly shots were fired. And along this street, I mean, we have schools, we've seen people exercising, and this is a relatively nice area. So pretty shocking that something like this could happen up here in Atascocita. 37-year-old Omar Yersin was out picking up food for his family when his life was tragically taken. And hours later, investigators are back out at the scene, trying to track down who did it.
Our hearts are heavy. We've lost a local law enforcement officer, another senseless situation of violence here in our community.
The deputy was off duty at the time and driving at around 6:15 p.m. The suspect vehicle is described as a black or dark colored four-door newer model sedan with tinted windows. That vehicle, according to investigators, pulled up next to the deputy's car and fired, striking him.
We don't know the circumstances of what led to it, if it was a road rage situation, if he was targeted somehow. We don't know. Those are questions yet to be answered.
Was he in the unit or
no, personal car right
died.
there.
The shooter drove off northbound on Olympic National Drive.
Atascocita used to be like a high-end place.
It don't look like it's trashy.
No, Atascocita used to not be. Now, I hadn't been there in years, but it used to be a pretty damn good
of the
area.
suspect vehicle. So they're asking people who live in that neighborhood to check their
it's a high-end area.
hours or between the time frame of 6 p.m. and 6:30 yesterday on Sunday evening. And if you do,
As bad as this man's just bringing his family probably supper, and it's either random or he arrested somebody and they didn't like it.
Yeah, and they followed him.
For his family
Some
and
shit
all of
like
his
that.
coworkers.
So.
Thank you. We hope somebody can find that video.
Anyway, I know I try to keep this one light. I put that one on there because he won't be on End to Watch because episode because he wasn't on duty when he passed away, unfortunately. So I figured we'd give it to him here. So
that's why all my windows are extremely dark.
The next one is was me, and this is an L.A. County sheriff's deputy has been arrested for what? What y'all think he got arrested for? Did y'all look at the story?
Pedophile.
Nope.
No.
Racism.
It wasn't my story. I didn't look at it.
Well, let's watch.
And Susan, we are learning more this late hour about the deputy involved in this crash and most importantly, his mysterious disappearance right after the crash. Still, there seems to be more.
Like, oh shit, I'm just going to leave.
More questions than answers as this investigation moves on. Here's why.
Tell us why.
Some 24 hours later, and it is still being called an active investigation. Check it, the black and white patrol cruiser from the LA County Sheriff's Department. It's off the roadway here in a ditch, but no sign of the deputy who's behind the wheel. That sets off a desperate search here along Pico Canyon Road Friday night, right through Stevenson Ranch. The Sheriff's Department out looking for its own missing deputy who just disappeared. No sign of him here at the crash site, but he is found about a half hour later, found nearby,
Kidnapped.
found at his own house. The deputy then rushed to the ER, suffering from a head injury. He's released a short time later.
That's what happened.
The Sheriff's Department now
he hit him.
IDing
He
that
hit his
deputy
head.
as Carlos Lopez, a member of the department's Special Enforcement Bureau. That's an elite unit which includes SWAT. The deputy has been removed from active duty and arrested on suspicion of DUI, driving under the influence of alcohol. The deputy lives here in the Southern Oaks development. It's near the crash site. Neighbors reacting, saying the deputy's a good guy, always friendly. The suspect.
The problem is, I'm seeing is, okay, he can claim, no, I'm not saying it's true, but I'm going to tell you what he's going to do. Tell me if y'all agree with me. He's going to claim that,
alleged.
He's going to, it's going to be alleged that he's going to allege that he hit his head during the crash, which caused him to have temporary memory loss, stumbled away, got a ride home, and he had a drink when he got home to calm his nerves. Which I think
it'll hold up.
Possible.
I mean,
you can't prove whether he was drinking before or after.
Roy says Crown Vic still in service. Dan wants to know why the reporter sounds like he's calling order. And the deputy is off. Yes, and he's in the lead. We done lost sight of the deputy.
I thought for a second that he was kidnapped or something. I mean, it fucking is LA.
I'm not sure if he was on the job, but it don't matter because he is in a unit. Period. I mean, I've seen guys get fired for stopping and picking up some beer on their way home, not drinking it, just buying it while they were in their unit. You just don't do shit like that.
DUI crash, now even bringing reaction from the very top of the department. The sheriff himself,
the
Alex
sheriff
Villanueva,
himself,
confirming he has been notified of the incident. The sheriff tweeting out, quote,
"Guarantee the department that big." He's like, "Who? That guy works for me."
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
I am taking this incident seriously and will ensure this matter is properly investigated. Until the investigation is completed, I cannot comment on what the outcome will be.
I will not comment.
That, as we already know, the immediate outcome from the crash itself. A veteran sheriff's deputy from the department's elite Special Enforcement Bureau, now removed from duty and up facing charges. And now live, another part of this investigation centers on how that deputy wound up leaving the crash site and then being found at his own home. Reportedly, it was an off-duty deputy who came by and made the transport, so it is still unclear at this point whether that off-duty deputy will be facing any...
He said, I seen a dude his head hurt, so I took him home and tried to get some medical care for him, and he was off-duty too.
Charges here connected with helping someone flee the scene of an accident. For now, we are live here at Stevenson Ranch.
Wow. They trying to hem the other guy up too. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. There'll probably never be a follow-up. There is. I'll let you know.
Who's got the next article?
That would be you. That would be you.
Wait a minute. I got what you got, Holster.
You're going to try to take my New York City, the kid that beats up the
off-duty. I figured we'd do rock, paper, and scissors since they're all fucked up.
No, you had the next story.
I got it.
What, somebody's got you goat or something?
Well, in Alabama, apparently there was a deputy left his door open, and his unit almost got taken, but when he came back to it, he had two culprits, one on the hood, one goat on the hood, and one in the unit eating the paperwork.
And there's video.
And so he said he normally explained it that the area that he patrols, they normally he's got to run from a bunch of canines, so he usually leaves the door open if he's out walking around, visiting, waving, eating popcorn.
I think he was out shaking babies and kissing hands, huh?
I mean that's a possibility too. That's some Pierre Part shit here too with these goats.
Y'all want to see these goats?
I want to see the video.
Let's see who's going to get the goat.
See this.
Get out of there!
That's a cute
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that little pygmy goat.
There's nothing to eat in there.
Oh yeah, there is.
There's seats and everything.
Yeah.
You see that divorce paper you were supposed to be serving later? Yeah. Gone.
Yeah.
It's like, boss, goat ate my work.
Yeah.
Like literally.
We're going to have to redo the paperwork because goat done
The
it.
goat ate it.
Goat ate it.
It's like, fuck my ticket book.
Don't eat that. Come on.
Send me back up.
Are you crazy?
Got a 103M goat on my hood.
He's like, go ahead, take me off, see if I don't butt your ass.
I will stab you with these little baby horns.
I will butt your ass till you fall down. Oh, yeah, he done shit all over the...
Get out of there.
Get out.
I want to see all the shit
Are
that
you
the goat
kidding me?
does in the unit.
I'm sorry, that's just funny. There ain't nothing to eat. That goat picked his head up, he chewed on some paper. Dispatch, send me back up.
Fucking goats.
Got goats.
Goat fucker.
Got goated.
Send me one of them Auburn fans. Their boyfriend's in my car.
Melissa, why do you hate goats? What's a goat done to you? Those are cute little, like, miniature pygmy goats.
So we went to my buddy's wedding.
At least Melissa's
and-
hating on the goat. She usually...
Well, Mel's got that golden blonde hair, and we were sitting at this wedding, and they did it at a wildlife preserve, and they had one of them big fucking goats. And all of a sudden, Mel was sitting there at the wedding, and her hair just snapped the fuck back because the goat just grabbed it and yanked it.
It looked like hay.
Yeah, and the goat just kept doing it the whole day, and then finally Mel looked at me and says, "Get the fuck in the truck."
Get out of here. Damn goats. I've eaten goat before. I wasn't impressed. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, lamb's better.
We need Humper McHumperdink.
We ain't eating no camel. Holstera is next.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Well,
Rock,
as always,
paper, and
out of New
scissors.
York City.
Well, this is kind of like a update because we talked about this last Wednesday.
Right. So this little bastard minor decided he wanted to go ahead and mug a off-duty Bronx police officer.
Did you read these before?
Yeah. Him and his buddies decided that they wanted to basically go around and mug these off-duty cops. That basically they just steal all their wallets and stuff like that, run up the credit cards, all this crazy shit. But, yep, needless to say, court records show that this is not his first time. This is his third time that he's been arrested for this and just pretty much let out.
No, he's a good boy. He was on his way to church. Just needed some money for the collection plate.
So the bond is his bail is set at $50,000. Yeah, he'll be out quick. It's fucking bullshit.
Got a video. Got a little video.
An arrest made tonight in a string of brutal robberies, including an assault on an off-duty NYPD cop that left him with a fractured skull.
That suspect, just 18 years old, a known gang member, now facing at least 10 charges tonight. Good evening at 11 o'clock. I'm Mike Marzo.
And I'm Sandra Bookman. Bill and Sade have the night off. Police just announcing that arrest within the last hour, and it could be just the tip of the iceberg in what
Just the
police
tip.
believe is
Just
a
the tip.
coordinated
Not the whole
ring
thing.
mugging and beating people across the Bronx, Manhattan, and Queens.
Eyewitness News reporter Stefan
no
Kim
camel
with the
toe
breaking
down.
details.
He is the first to be arrested in connection with the group of young men who violently robbed an off-duty police officer, fracturing his skull. 18-year-old O'Shawn Logan from the Bronx, a known gang member, charged with robbery and assault, along with a host of
He's
other
on his way to
charges.
college.
As he was walked out of the 43rd precinct.
Yeah, like no honor. They don't do it to your face. They sneak up on you like a fucking animal.
Logan is believed to be part of a much larger group
I
responsible
do
for at least
not.
19 violent robberies that now includes muggings in the Bronx, Manhattan, and Queens. Detectives consider him to be one of the main suspects. NYPD Chief of Department Kenneth Corey telling Bill Ritter from
Look, that's him right there.
Detectives believe
Right
there are
here.
more than just 3 or
You can
4
look at his
people,
face. It's
and they
him.
might be taking turns.
Wasn't me.
In many of these
It's the
gangs,
prime
there's an individual
opportunity
arrested and released,
for a
and that
Barrett
person
50
then
cal.
guides
You
the group.
shoot every
He's the credible
motherfucker
message.
getting out of this
Goes
car.
back to the neighborhood and says, hey, doesn't matter how many times they arrest me, nothing happens to me.
Exactly.
Come join me and do these crimes with
You
me.
shoot
And they're
every
not stealing
motherfucker getting out of that car. I don't know how many times I could say that. Just blow the whole car up.
You know, go.
See, what the problem is, this is New York. And what you have a hard time getting in New York? A concealed carry permit. You basically can't have a gun. So,
Yeah, but I thought that Bush passed that to where any active duty law enforcement officer doesn't.
I don't know. Yeah, but we're going to talk about New York again in a minute. It's just fucked up. These people can't protect themselves. It's a haven for criminals like that. It's just
A little bit of binge with the credit cards or the cash that they have. It's not a huge payoff, but it also has no consequence. And the assault doesn't add to the consequences.
The assailants who jumped 48-year-old officer Mohammed Chowdhury stole his phone, car keys, and wallet.
They didn't know he was a police officer. They're just picking him out as a victim.
anyway. That's him right there.
Hate crime.
Yeah, but anyway, that of course is New York. Of course, the kids are, hey, I didn't do it. He didn't do it. It's another video, of course, there's people on there. Oh, he would never do nothing. Yeah, whatever. You're right. I guarantee you, he probably ain't even in jail anymore.
They're going to show pictures of when he was 11 years old in his Beth's Sunday church suit.
What they're going to do is they're going to show a picture of him coming out of his mama's vagina. It's probably the only time that he hadn't been a criminal. So,
In the state of New York, as long as you have your badge, you're allowed to possess a firearm.
NYPD is the next one. Supposed to be the box. We also have a video before I get into this one. What?
Remember, I said earlier, you got to be careful where you look, what you do. Whatever you did,
NYPD, New York City, let's say, especially in Times Square, everybody, national announcement, is about to become extremely safe. Everybody can go ahead and get your tickets ready to go on vacation down to New York to Times Square area. You will be completely safe, okay? And this is you're gonna see why it's gonna be completely safe. I'm sure everybody's gonna want to go now.
Have issued a warning if you plan to travel to Manhattan and to visit one of the most popular tourist sites in the world. Times Square will soon be a gun-free zone.
It's not.
Hey, there you heard. It's going to be gun-free. They're putting signs up.
What that means, Dre Clark joins us live from New York City. Good morning, Dre.
Here we go now.
Mitch, good morning. As you said a moment ago, Times Square is one of New York City's biggest tourist attractions, so safety is always a concern as thousands of people walk through here every day. And so starting tomorrow, September 1st, Times Square will be a gun-free zone.
Gun-free zone.
I thought it was. It's in New York.
It's a gun-free. No, you can't even conceal carry in there now, watch. Even if you have a permit. No, it's gun-free. It's going to be completely safe.
Take a look at these new signs that will start going up tomorrow.
There you go, right there. Look at it.
An area where guns are no longer allowed. A New York State.
Guns are not allowed there. Completely safe. You can just walk around with your cash hanging around your neck. Completely safe.
Yeah, their crime.
Yeah, but you even as a concealed fast forwarded by accident, even as a concealed carry permit, you're not allowed to carry.
Yeah, it says it right there on the bottom.
A New York State law that takes effect tomorrow designates Times Square as a sensitive area along with schools, houses of worship, polling sites, homeless shelters, theaters, subways, and mass transit. The law bans anyone from carrying a concealed weapon in any of those named places. Now, in June, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned New York's century-old concealed carry law, with a majority of justices agreeing the law was unconstitutional. Since then, the state has implemented new and tougher requirements to be approved for a gun permit. Among the requirements, you must get 16 hours of hands-on gun training and turn over 3 years of social media posts.
What about the fucktards that are robbing people with
y'all heard that?
They got the same training?
But did you hear that? To be able to get your gun permit, just to own a gun, not to conceal carry, you got to do 16 hours of firearms training. You got to turn in 3 years of your social media shit. Okay. Why? So a bunch of woke, stupid motherfuckers can come try to tell me that, oh, you didn't vote for Biden. You can't have a gun. Fuck New York. I wouldn't step foot. I think,
hey,
Bill and stuff, I know we got some New York listeners. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't come visit you. I mean, just because they just got fucked up laws over there.
To demonstrate that you have, quote, good moral character.
Good moral character. Yeah, they're not going to, especially Freebird, they'd never give him a gun permit over there.
Your governor.
Just because his nipples stick out all the time.
They'd be thinking he's carrying bullets over there.
Yeah, I'm smuggling bullets, boy.
Yeah.
Kathy Hochul.
Now we're enhancing our background checks to make them even more.
And this stupid bitch right here, she's the governor. So look at her.
Yeah, she's as bad as the one that as Cuomo that just got run out.
She's a freaking complete idiot.
She that stupid bitch that just told 25 million Republican voters to get the fuck out of New York. You're not welcome here.
Probably.
Substantial, so we can identify people who should not have the ability to carry a weapon. So we've been working tirelessly on this.
Constitutional right, bitch.
Now, the city plans to launch a series of public service announcements reminding people that Times Square will be a gun-free zone. Because if you are caught, regardless of whether or not you have a permit or a gun license, you could actually be charged with a felony because, again, you are not allowed to carry a gun here in Times Square, effective tomorrow. Mitch?
The cops are going to be
That is
carrying
Dre Clark
squirt guns.
reporting live.
Where
and
is
there
it
is no
start?
mistaking
Tomorrow.
where he is reporting live.
Where?
Thank you, Dre.
What, are they going to have a painted area on the ground?
I don't know.
It says, here you can carry a gun, 2 feet from here you can't.
I have no idea, but I'm telling you what right now. Do you think, these people are so fucking stupid. They're so stupid. Look, we're going to put signs up. It's gun-free zone. You know what those signs do? That just tells the bad guys that no law-abiding person in this area is going to have a gun. So you're going to be easier for me to rob because I'm a bad guy and I don't follow the rules, and I don't give a shit if I'm going to have my gun on me because I'm the bad guy. I don't care about your little gun-free zone. That's just like having a watering hole and putting a bunch of a sheep at it and just letting the lions walk around and pick them out one by one. That's all it is.
Oh, yeah, the mass shootings will go up, the snatching grabs, all kinds of shit.
But you got, because I know all the criminals out there went, oh, well, shit. How am I supposed to use my gun to rob people and stuff in Times Square? It's a gun-free zone now.
Well, it is New York, so you know when they stick a gun in your face and they're like, give me all your money, they're just going to tell them, excuse me, this is the gun-free zone, and the gun's going to give up and go home.
Yeah. It's the stupidest shit ever. But that's what you get. That's what you get. Keep voting them in. Keep voting these fucking Democrats in. This is what you're going to get.
Well, my solution is...
Yep, Clint.
You know what my solution is.
Shoot them all with a 50 cal.
50 cal. But like I said, though...
Well, it wouldn't take but a couple that you just blast in half because the other ones would be like, oh, shit. This crazy son of a bitch.
But it's fucking... Gun-free zones, yep. It's going to solve all the problems.
Well, that's it, Dan. I mean, I have no intention of ever crossing the Mason-Dixon line and entering the terrible state of New York. But if I did, fuck that. Either I'm not going into Times Square or I'm just going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm not going to New York. This last little story, I'm going to read it real quick. I'll give you the rundown. I couldn't find the video on it. It's come out of New York again, Albany, because such a great place. 6 people got shot this past Sunday in a Pine Hills neighborhood. 2 critically injured in a violent incident that happened near a massive street party. Go fucking figure. And
it was a church function.
They got a dispute over something probably something really stupid like a basketball game or football game. Anyway, the cops were trying to clear the largely unruly crowd when they began fighting with each other. And some people were throwing glass bottles at the cops, attempting to break up the fight and empty the street. To me personally, if motherfuckers start throwing glass bottles at you, you should be allowed to fucking put lead into them, because that's a deadly weapon. You could hit me in the head with this and kill me. Anyway, while clearing it up, somebody else decided, I'm going to start shooting. And they had a 20-year-old man. He got shot in the stomach. Another 29-year-old man got shot in the back. A 24-year-old man, he got shot in the shoulder. A 24-year-old man got shot in another in the shoulder. A 19-year-old woman, she got shot in the ankle. They were all
Somebody's
treated.
just praying and praying.
That's all they were doing. That's all they ever did. But anyway, like I said, I'm wondering if this was a gun-free zone that all these people shot.
Not yet.
Oh man, this was a church
Not
function.
yet. They probably had it set for next week.
Maybe so. I don't know. But gun-free zones, people. They nope.
God.
I'm so glad I'm not a gun owner. I don't have to worry about being charged carrying something I don't own. They're very dangerous. Roy, I'm going to have to go put rubber boots on, because the shit that is coming out your mouth right now is so deep. So deep.
He lives in Louisiana now. You know that's somebody's got guns.
All right, everybody. That's the last one. We're going to vote on this. Some hot nuts.
Hot nuts.
The drunk bitch.
We got the drunk.
Yeah. I say Mrs. Dancing
Okay,
Fever.
we got the street racers. We got the drunk girl. We got the off-duty drunk cop. We got hungry goats. We got gun-free zones.
No, I say Miss Pirouette.
I'm gonna vote for the goat.
You would. Go fucker.
Go.
You chicken fucker. Yeah. Dancing Queen. Melissa wants to
Mel
dance.
said Dancing
The
Queen.
Dancing Queen.
We got to have a little sound bite with Dancing Queen, huh?
Aaron says Dancing Queen, the Happy Feet.
Is that who he meant? That's who he meant?
I'm pretty sure. Happy Feet, yeah.
Yeah, we only had one that was dancing.
You know.
Well, Mel, why are you
mad,
gonna
boy.
fuck the goat?
She is mad at the goat, son. She's like, fuck it.
And you can get arrested for doing that to a goat.
Depends on the state.
Chicago,
like 6.
Chicago gets dances. Chicago,
The whole city.
The whole city gets hot nuts. Dan says the Dancing Queen also. That looks like it's probably gonna get it. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far.
Did it say what her name was?
It was Star.
It was Titalicious.
Star.
Was it really Star?
No, I don't know. But there was a girl that
she
there was a
looks
girl
like to
I've
me?
arrested 3 times, and her name was.
You know what she looks like to me? A Candy. Because if you name your child Candy, she's destined to be a hooker or a stripper, right? So,
why are you bashing on a name like that? I mean, that's not right.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Is your
I don't know anybody named Candy.
Is that your transsexual name, Candy? Candy Bird.
David says drink ballerina, but I think
he wants
drunk.
to drink that ballerina.
He meant drunk ballerina.
She must be delicious. Kind of like that thing I put on Facebook about the Hooters girl that was sticking the hot wings up in her vagina and then serving them to people.
God.
Well, like I said, I sure hope that wasn't no 5-alarm sauce on that shit. Hopefully they was naked.
I just want to know.
Well, put it this way: it didn't have what the hell they call that cheese, blue cheese on it before she put it up there.
It's like, why does these hot wings taste like tuna?
Where was that at?
Shit smell like, I don't know.
I mean, she wasn't bad.
No, but she just.
I mean, she was a Hooters girl.
But she was just
bad look.
popping hot wings in her twat. I mean,
I don't know what.
I mean, where did she do this at? That's what I want to know. I mean, where did...
We thinking the same thing. Like, was she in the back behind the shelf?
It's
saying,
like
hey,
you come out of the bathroom with my food, I got a question.
You got extra wings I could sit on?
I ain't... coochie that smells like shrimp.
Melissa.
Yeah, it's for fish sticks.
I don't know. Where was that story from that you sent to?
I found it on Facebook. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Facebook a second before we finish this up.
Oh shit.
His your new picture on Facebook. I mean, are you doing some you look like you're trying to model for some kind of home and garden.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
Free bird.
Yeah, well, we had a wedding, and then of course we had suit and tie and vest, and it's the worst fucking shit ever I've ever been involved with, ever.
Was it
ever.
good?
It was hot. It was hot, and it was outside. It was a wedding outside.
Outside,
and they had these little stand-up coolers that blow cold air.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
And they had a big tent, and they had 4 of them, one in each corner. You know how many worked? 1. No shit. There's no shit. So there was a house. They were like, hey, so we were all in this house with the AC, and then this wedding planner said, look, only the wedding party can stay in here. Everybody else get the fuck out. So everybody, all of the old people in the family, they all out there sweating their ass off, and this bitch said, no, only the wedding party could come into the house with the AC.
I'd be like, that's fine.
So then
nice wedding. See y'all later.
They got around to giving the like after forever. They got around to giving water and beer out. Well, that shit was hot. The fucking water and the beer was hot.
I would if they'd made me stand outside in the heat. I don't care what kind of family member they are. I'd have fucking left. Well, I'd just left.
So what I did,
I'd been like,
luckily I was able to park right across the street, so I just went and sat in the car and cranked it up. No. We just sat in the AC.
I'd just fucking left. How would he's related to you?
My nephew.
Oh, it's only a nephew? Yeah, I would have left. Fuck him. I'll see you at the next one. Make sure it's air conditioned.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just being me, y'all. Y'all know that's what I'd have told them. The ballerina chick won it, so we'll give her some hot nuts. Hot nuts!
Oh, I don't know where that came from.
No, but she wants some
image.
The ballerinas want, you know. She's like, watch me. You dumb motherfucker. I'm going to dance for you.
I bet you she dancing like that because she rubbed some Hooters wings on her.
Dumbass motherfucker. She might be dancing like that. She put some hot wings in her for JJ. She was like, ooh, this shit burns.
Yeah, she got the 5 alarm, boy.
Yeah, she got the...
You're a stupid...
Boy is trying to look her up right now in case she's still in jail. He's going to go bond her out. I can guarantee you that. I don't know if Roy's subscription to datainmate.com is still
Aaron, you ain't never lied. He said probably the kitchen was the cooks in there was like, hey, we keeping our mouth shut.
Yeah.
We want to see how many chicken wings you can do.
Come on, you can get the whole dozen.
You get 12, one 12 pack for every table at all.
She is a bartender. She works at the Tilted Kilt down here.
That don't even exist anymore. They closed.
No, they closed. Roy said he would summer wedding outside. Yeah, I'll send a postcard. Have a nice day.
When the hell did they close? I thought we still have one down here in Florida.
We don't.
Well, y'all might, but they closed one here because what the hell was it? Bar Rescue or something was on. They was on some show.
No, that was
Tilted
Big Mike's.
No, Tilted Kilt was on. What's that Boss show?
Oh, Undercover Boss?
Yeah, the guy that owned the Tilted Kilt because some of them bitches like 6'8", wearing a kilt. So he was on that show before they closed it down.
Well, everybody, like I said, go like and subscribe, write reviews if you haven't. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with us. We always have a good time. We still haven't located the box yet. we'll have to put out an APB in a BOLO form. I don't know. Like I said, if y'all get a chance, just send an email or something, tell me what y'all think about the Patreon before I start it. Because if people aren't interested in it, I ain't going to waste my time doing it. I've spent enough time doing all this as it is. So
I'll pay $3.
I'm sure you will. And
yeah, I want to be on the show.
Y'all need to.
You're gonna have to change that number because everybody be like, "Oh, he uses queers a $3 bill."
what are you fucking talking about?
You know that old cliche, man.
No,
I don't. I have a whole bunch. Look, they've been killing each other left and fucking right around here lately. So I got a shit ton of stories. I'm probably gonna throw an extra live out this weekend, and Precious is still on the run.
Yeah,
Precious is still on the run. She's still out there. But I'll probably end up throwing another live out this week because I got so much shit to talk about on there also. So everybody be safe. Watch y'all's back. Watch your partner's back. And
yes, the tilted kilt is still open. Love y'all. Good night.
No, it's not.
Yes,
here.
it is.
Not here.
No. Illinois, Texas, there's a few states.
No, it's too
not
far.
Louisiana.
We don't go there.
No, it's too far. Too far.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't going to Illinois.
No.
That fucked up Chicago to go to the tilted kilt.
Hey, fuck you. If y'all need it that bad, look at porn for free at Pornhub. See y'all
naked at the restaurant. What the fuck?
We'll see y'all later. Smile. Remember, the Iceman can be behind you.
Y'all have a good night.
Thanks for watching. And remember to smile, because Iceman could always be behind you. We're out.